The revelation of Ryan's infidelity hit Mia like a freight train. In the span of a few hours, her world had been turned upside down. She had pieced together the clues Carla had deliberately left behind. The cryptic texts, the intimate photos, and the damning note left casually on her dresser. Each discovery was like a dagger to her heart, confirming the betrayal she had hoped against hope was not true. Ryan's return home that evening was met with a storm of emotions. Mia sat at the kitchen table, the incriminating evidence laid out before her. Her hands trembled as she waited for Ryan to walk through the door, a mix of fury and heartbreak swirling within her. The front door creaked open, and Ryan stepped in, his face lighting up momentarily at the sight of Mia. "Hey, love," he began, but his words trailed off as he saw the look on her face and the items on the table. "Mia, what's going on?" he asked, his voice tinged with worry. Mia's eyes flashed with anger. "What's going on? Really, Ryan? You don't know?" She picked up the note and thrust it towards him. "Explain this." Ryan's face paled as he read the note, the weight of his actions crashing down on him.
Mia,
"I can explain." "Explain? You can explain?" Mia's voice broke. "There's no explanation for this, Ryan. You betrayed me. With my best friend, no less." Ryan reached out, trying to touch her hand, but she pulled away. "I never meant for this to happen. It was a mistake, Mia. A horrible mistake." Tears streamed down Mia's face. "A mistake? You call an affair a mistake? How long, Ryan? How long has this been going on?" Ryan's shoulders slumped in defeat. "A few months," he admitted quietly. Mia stood up, pushing her chair back with such force it nearly toppled over. "A few months? You've been lying to me for months?" She paced the room, trying to make sense of the betrayal. "And Carla, she's been lying to me too. How could she?" Ryan's guilt was palpable.
I'm so sorry, Mia.
"I never wanted to hurt you. I love you."
Mia laughed bitterly.
"Love? Don't talk to me about love, Ryan. You've destroyed any love I had for you." She grabbed her coat and headed for the door. "I need time to think. Don't follow me." Mia drove aimlessly, tears blurring her vision. She ended up at her sister Emily's house, seeking solace in the only place she felt safe. Emily opened the door, immediately sensing something was wrong. "Mia, what happened?" Emily asked, pulling her sister into a comforting embrace. Mia broke down, sobbing uncontrollably. "It's Ryan. He had an affair with Carla, and she's pregnant." Emily's face hardened with anger. "That bastard. And Carla? I can't believe this."
Come inside, Mia.
"We'll figure this out together." As Mia recounted the painful details, Emily listened, offering her unwavering support. "You deserve so much better, Mia. You don't have to go through this alone." Meanwhile, Carla reveled in the chaos she had created. Her manipulation had worked perfectly, driving a wedge between Mia and Ryan. She knew Ryan felt trapped, and she intended to use that to her advantage. She needed him to feel responsible, to marry her for the sake of their unborn child. Carla met Ryan at a quiet cafe, the same one where they had shared so many secret moments. Ryan's face was a mask of stress and guilt, his eyes reflecting his inner turmoil. "Ryan," Carla began, placing a hand on her still flat stomach, "we need to talk about the baby." Ryan sighed, rubbing his temples. "I know. I just don't know what to do." Carla leaned in, her voice soft and persuasive. "We need to think about what's best for the baby. They need a stable family, 2 parents who are committed." Ryan looked at her, his mind racing. "You're saying we should get married?" Carla nodded. "Yes, for the baby's sake. We need to give them a proper family. Mia won't want you back now, Ryan. We need to move forward." Ryan felt trapped. He loved Mia, but the reality of the situation was inescapable. He owed it to the child to do the right thing, even if it meant sacrificing his happiness. "Okay," he said reluctantly. "We'll get married." Mia's days blurred together in a haze of pain and anger. She stayed with Emily, trying to piece together the fragments of her shattered life. Her thoughts constantly drifted back to Ryan and the future they had planned. She knew she needed to confront him, to get closure, but the thought of seeing him again was unbearable. One evening, Emily sat down next to her. Mia, you need to talk to Ryan. You need to get answers, even if it hurts. Mia nodded, knowing her sister was right. I'll go tomorrow. The next day, Mia returned to the house she had shared with Ryan. She found him in the living room, staring blankly at the wall. When he saw her, he stood up, his eyes filled with remorse. Mia, he began, but she held up a hand to stop him. I need to know, Ryan. Why? Why did you do this? Ryan sighed, running a hand through his hair. I don't know. It just happened. Carla was there, and I was weak. But it meant nothing, Mia. You're the one I love. Mia shook her head, tears streaming down her face. If you loved me, you wouldn't have done this. You wouldn't have lied for months. Ryan took a deep breath. I know, and I'll regret it for the rest of my life. But Carla's pregnant, Mia. I have to do the right thing for the baby. Mia felt a fresh wave of pain. So, what? You're going to marry her? Ryan nodded reluctantly. Yes. It's the only way to ensure the baby has a stable family. Mia's heart broke anew. Then I guess this is goodbye, Ryan. I can't be a part of your life anymore. As she walked out the door, Ryan's words echoed in her mind. She knew she had made the right decision, but it didn't make the pain any less. In the weeks that followed, Mia tried to rebuild her life. She leaned on her family and friends, slowly finding strength in their support. She focused on her career, pouring her energy into her work to distract herself from the pain. Carla, meanwhile, basked in her victory. She had gotten what she wanted, Ryan and a future for her child. But as the days passed, she began to realize that Ryan's heart was not in their relationship. He was there out of obligation, not love. Ryan's resentment grew with each passing day. He missed Mia terribly and felt trapped in a life he didn't want. The weight of his guilt and anger became unbearable, and he found himself growing increasingly distant from Carla. One evening, Carla confronted him. Ryan, you've been so distant. What's going on? Ryan's eyes were cold. I'm here, aren't I? Isn't that what you wanted? Carla felt a pang of fear. I wanted us to be a family, Ryan. I wanted us to be happy. Ryan laughed bitterly. Happy? You think I can be happy after everything that's happened? After losing Mia? Carla's eyes filled with tears. I thought we could move on, start fresh. Ryan shook his head. I'm only here for the baby, Carla. Don't fool yourself into thinking this is anything more. As Ryan walked away, Carla realized the depth of his anger and resentment. She had won the battle but lost the war. Their future was uncertain, and the darkness within Ryan threatened to consume them both. Mia continued to heal, slowly finding her footing in a world without Ryan. She knew the road ahead would be long and difficult, but she was determined to move forward. Her heart still ached, but she had learned to lean on the people who loved her, finding strength in their support. As the months passed, Mia and Ryan's paths diverged, each struggling with the consequences of their actions. The darkness within Ryan grew, threatening to unravel the fragile life he had built with Carla. And Mia, despite the pain, began to see a glimmer of hope on the horizon, knowing that she was stronger than she had ever realized. If you found this story compelling, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more captivating narratives. Leave a comment below with your thoughts and let us know what you'd like to see next. Your support helps us bring you more amazing content, so hit that notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Thanks for watching.